Hi there, folks, and welcome back to Into the Breach Parallel Timelines. This is run number 4, and we have 8 commanders, with a couple more of us actually recording. So for those of us that are doing their perspectives, the videos will be down in the description. So since we've got 8 people, which is the most we've had at any given time, we decided to go with kind of back to basics sort of style. Each of us have been assigned a squad. Some of us wanted a particular squad. I know that Reneko wanted to give the hazardous mechs a go, but most of us wanted to just go with whichever and whatever. So each of us has a squad. I myself have been assigned the Riftwalkers, which means there isn't really a good pilot that synergizes with these. So this is going to be interesting. The way that the gimmick is going to work this time is that after the end of the first island, it'll be the combat mech that gets shuffled out. After the end of the second island, it'll be the cannon mech that gets shuffled out. And at the end of the third island, it'll be the artillery mech that gets swapped out. So we should be seeing a pretty interesting shuffle by the end. Ooh, excuse me. So, who are we going to take along with us? Kazak is honestly a really good option. Having the mech reactor and the movement and being, Kazak is always a positive, but at the same time, I know that quite a couple of us have been picking Kazak and Mafan for good reason. The two of them are really good pilots. I'm curious if there's a different pilot that would give me a little bit more of a challenge. So, let's think this through quickly. Combat mech, cannon mech, and artillery mech. The weakest of the three is the artillery mech. Well, you could almost argue that the cannon mech is the weakest, but it has the most options for upgrades, different weapons. I almost want to grab... Silly as it sounds, Ralph might actually work pretty well in the artillery mech here. But I'm curious to see if I could play this speedrun style, how quickly I can play through the first set of missions. Is there any other... Henry Kwan could be good for the prime. As could Camila Vera. Could also go with Isaac Jones if I want to go with sort of this, just the all three generic pilots style. But you know what? We'll go with Ralph. Just so that we don't end up with a bunch of Ralphs. I don't know. That's kind of a silly idea, though. That said, he's not going to get a lot of experience in the artillery mech if we're just going to be using it to push, so maybe we will go with Ralph. So to capitalize on getting that extra experience. And then, worst case scenario, we sell him for 2 rep. Let's see what we've got for Vec. Once Ralph's mug hides away. Really, it doesn't matter which island we go with, so we want to pick whichever one's going to be the weakest late game. This one doesn't look too bad for a late game island. This one looks okay for... we could get Pinnacle out of the way, but I almost want to see and wait if I get lucky with getting the Flame Mech. RST could be a good one, though the Explosive Scion's a little worrying. We'll go Archive. Been a while since we've started with Archive. And this is why. Don't kill it all to Vec. Alright. You're gonna go... Yeah, that works. Let's see what we do. And how we do. Okay, you're an easy deal. You're not as easy, but we'll deal. We actually can't deal with you any way other than with the artillery. So that's fine. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Punch. Okay, we got a good play then. Let's move you back there. Wish that I could have pushed you onto a spawn, but this will work as well. So I want to push you down and then thwack with him. Yeah, let's do this. No. Do I want to reset over that? Not really. If Ralph dies, Ralph dies. Okay, we got a good dunk here. Good dunk this way. And we could ignore this, but we could also just push him out of the way. We can spend the turn. We have the damage to spare. And besides, he's gonna just gain it back from the Blood Scion. Ba, 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 ba. Good dunk. Never hurt anyone. Putting him on fire is dangerous, but we still got the regen Scion. So we should be okay-ish. I should have gone around and punched him out. That would have dealt enough damage to kill him. So we got 4 Vec on the board for the final turn. You we can ignore. You're blocking me in, which is a little worrying. But we've got a good play in this. I'll just step back. That blocks that. Get a kill out of the way. And we can kill you anyways. Alrighty. First mission, first island. It was an easy mission, no less, so nothing overly drastic or strange. And it's the Riftwalkers. One of the most beginner-friendly squads. Defending the train and destroy the dam while blocking 3 Vex spawns. How does the layout look here? We're probably going to end up doing both. This one's kind of a weird layout. I can already foresee someone going here. For this mission, we need to block a lot of spawns, and that's not something we're really all that great at. Let's start with this one. We'll start with defending a train. Okay, so you're the only one that's really a risk. Well, you two are a risk, so we'll go here, here, and here. Surprisingly, no Hornets. Which I'll take. Okay, I see a good play with the artillery going here. Kill you. You we can't easily deal with. Beyond Just pushing you again. We could go here and set you... Well, that doesn't set you afire. It doesn't set you ablaze, though. That's the catch. But we do need to get a little bit of damage on you, so we might as well discourage some movement on that tile. Be a little aggressive. That's bad. That's actually really, really bad. That's a guarantee loss to the train. We might purposefully sack a grid here to protect the train. I don't want to, but I might not have a choice in the matter. Because we only have the one artillery shot. This takes care of you. But not you. I now regret setting out a flame. This perfect island reward is a little bit too valuable to pass up. Is there a way? Not really, because all of our attacks push this so any attacks that way. Yeah, we would have to sack 2 grid on purpose in order to save this thing. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. Wow. Is there any other way for me to pull this off? Because that's the only thing I can think of is actually purpose. That's the first time I think I would actually be purposefully damaging grid. Oh. Is that the... angry phone. Even the phone isn't happy with it. I can block a spawn, which is good. Blocking a spawn is actually a good thing to do here. But I'd have to block the spawn with you. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Why? Why? Really, game? Really? So does that mean that it's guaranteed to resist? Oh, shoot. Shoot. Alright. I've learned something about how resists work in the game. I've also learned that sometimes the game just says, that plan is stupid, why are you even deciding to do it? Cool. sweet, sweet stupidity. I love it. It doesn't have to turn. I probably peeked the mic, but... Even the game thought that was a stupid idea. Alright. Let's try to bring that grid back. Alright, you're dead by bump damage. If I can get you to there. The rest of y'all will have to figure out as we go. I like this play, doing a bit of a block. So, a punch, a shoot, and a block. That's 2 spawns blocked in 1 turn. A rarity. But I like blocking spawns. Spawn blocking is fun, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I need to get you closer without actually killing you. There's not a lot of good options. I will let that one go. Block 1 spawn with you. 4 Vec. Yeah, we are on normal. How many of you are going to kill yourselves? Not enough. Still haven't had our time pod yet either, which is interesting. Shoot in this direction. Kind of have to block this shot. You get dealt with pretty easily by staying in place. But then we can't deal with you. Might have to just shoot, deal 2 damage to you that way. Use you to get rid of you. Leaving you for that. Actually, if I do you here... Yeah, that'll work. Not really, but it'll do something. I could put you here, actually. Yeah, there we go. You're now dead, you're neutralized, and you've been neutralized. Scion regen is a little annoying, but if I'm killing most of it on turn 1, the first attacks, we're fine. If you stay in place, which I don't think you will. Yeah, I didn't think so. We've still got a pretty good punch this way. But threat-wise, it's not a huge one. Doing this neutralizes 1 threat, while also moving you into a potentially better position. But we've got nothing to deal with you other than you. And even then, well, this kills him. So we have to do this. We can tank this shot. Yeah, we'll have to body block this shot, which is fine. But then I was hoping I would be able to get to here. But, this'll work. So, you'll be down to 1 health, which is fine. It's a final turn anyways. You're dead from that. We are set. Slowly but surely bringing back the grid from my own actions. Take it from me, kids. Don't defend the train. Just look at that train and walk the other way. Block 3 Vex spawns. Kill at least 7 enemies. Defend the tanks. Blocking 3 Vex spawns is probably workable. I'm trying to remember, are there any webbers on this island? That's a rarity. I was under the assumption that it was always at least one webbing Vec on the board. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I see a good play with the artillery. And I see a good play with you. Good play with... No one killed themselves, so this is going to be interesting. That's just too good of a play of doing that. We need to block Vex spawns, though, and the only way I could have foreseen that is to do that, but that's not an option. You don't have enough movement. We could get lucky with the resist. Do I really want to waste another bit of grid, though, for that? Yeah. I mean, there was no way for knowing that that emerge point was going to be there, so that's kind of a moot point. Let's see if I'm lucky. I'm not. Grid defense. Fair enough. That doesn't kill you. Frustrating. But this will suffice. And we'll go ahead and block. Do we want to block another spawn this turn, or leave it as is? I think we're going to leave it as is, and just kill you outright. This is a different playstyle for me than normal. Actually, utilizing buildings as killing implements is rare for me. Alright. Well-placed Swish will deal with you. Well-placed this will take care of that. Can't quite get far enough to block another spawn, though, which is okay. Which is okay, otherwise I would. Alrighty, 2 Vec. Final turn. I'm gonna have to buy grid defense. That's interesting. Or not grid defense, power grid. Give you the experience. Henry Kwan. Well, I've got a spot for you, bud. Sticking you on the combat mech, make you a little bit more maneuverable. Actually, do I want you on the cannon mech instead? Cannon mech would have been a little bit more useful in the last mission. But that's a rarity. Usually you want the... In a sense, I'd almost rather 2 Henry Kwans. 1 in both. Because having you on the cannon mech would have been more useful. What's the layout look like? Good for drowning if Vex stay in the back row. But of course, as we know, that's not gonna... Well, we've got... that could work out. So having you in here might actually be okay. We'll see. I forgot to put the core in. Well, hopefully that doesn't end up kicking me in the rear. It's going to end up kicking me in the rear. Okay, a drowning you shall go, and a thwack you shall go. I like this play. But I like this play more. Yeah. But on the same case, this could work too. You don't have the movement I want from you. You do attack of 3. Let's see. Don't think we're gonna get any real attacks in this turn, which is fine. And we got 1 in. That's enough. Blocking a spawn as well. We got a good fire line that way. Though we're all on this side, which might make it difficult for anyone but you to do anything with you. Yeah, that's a problem. You've only got 3 movement, right? Yeah, not enough to do what I want you to do. Which is, a shame and a half. A shame and a half. We might be losing another point of grid because I didn't actually utilize the damage correctly. Kinda sucks, but that's how it goes. Maybe we'll get another resist. No, the only resist I'm going to get this whole game is going to be the resist that I didn't want. That's fine. No, it's not. But it's fine. But no, it's not. But it's fine. No, it's not. We're going to kill you off this turn. Yeah, we're going to kill you off this turn. Mech movement. That'll actually be pretty useful on Ralph. Yeah, we're good. Down to 3 grid at the end of the first island. Could be worse. Could be better. And we're not even going to be able to kill you. Frowny face. Can I still kill you? Can I find a way to get rid of this evil, evil little bug? That is a full-fledged no. Fine. End the turn. End the misery. still salvageable. This is still more than doable at this point, but good heavens, I made some misplays here. This being the main one. And we'll get Isaac Jones. He'll probably get turned immediately into Grid. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Well, whoever ends up getting this fairly basic combat mech, I apologize, but could be worse. Maybe I should have put Henry Kwan in there. Not that it would have really helped. I don't know. Not my worst first island, but it's up there. It's up there as one of the worst ones I've done in a while. Anyways, I wish you all the best for the rest of your day, and I will see you post-swap with island number 2. But until then, wish you the best for the rest of your day.